July 6, 1988. At the Piper Alpha oil platform in the North Sea, about 120 miles northeast of Aberdeen, Scotland, crews worked through another evening. Then, deep within the platform, a critical piece of equipment had been left unable to do its job. In an instant, the offshore oil industry was changed forever. Piper Alpha had begun production in 1976 and eventually became one of the busiest oil platforms in the North Sea. Originally designed for oil production, it had later been modified to process large volumes of natural gas. On the day of the disaster, one of its two condensate pumps had been taken out of service for maintenance. A pressure safety valve had been removed, and the open pipe was temporarily sealed with a blind flange. As the evening shift took over, the operating condensate pump shut down due to a tripped safety mechanism. Control room staff searched the permit to work records and, believing the standby pump was available, authorized its restart. Then, at approximately 10 p.m., gas escaped from the unfinished pipework. Within seconds, the leaking condensate ignited, causing an explosion. The blast destroyed firewalls not designed for gas explosions, allowing flames to spread. Gas from connected pipelines continued feeding the fire, leading to further explosions. Rescue helicopters and vessels responded, but heat prevented close approach. Workers were trapped in the accommodation block or jumped into the sea from over 150 feet. Most of the platform collapsed by the next day. The human cost was devastating. 167 people were killed while 61 survived, making Piper Alpha the deadliest offshore oil disaster in history. The Cullen public inquiry found the disaster resulted from permit-to-work failures, poor shift communication, inadequate emergency planning, and platform design that allowed pipelines to feed the fire. It issued 106 recommendations. Responsibility for UK offshore safety was transferred from the Department of Energy to the Health and Safety Executive, fundamentally changing how offshore oil platforms are designed and operated in the region. The Piper Alpha disaster is a sobering reminder that catastrophic failures can be the result of small breakdowns in communication, maintenance, and safety, and that the procedures protecting workers today are written in the lessons learned from tragedies like this. Unearthed Hidden History. Unearthing new stories weekly. Follow or subscribe for more.